Hello, and thank you for choosing Magnum. Today we're going to talk about your water systems in your mobile unit. We have your freshwater tank here, and your freshwater fill from the outside, a regular garden hose to fill it up, and we have your overflow that goes to the outside of the vehicle, so in case you walk away and the pressure builds in here, it won't leak inside the unit. It should relieve it from the overflow of your unit. We also have a service panel on top for deep cleans, big cleans, if it gets dirty over time. We have your water shutoff valve, so you can turn that in case you ever need to do service, especially changing out the pump over the years. Sometimes you'll need a new water pump to do that. We also have your hot water heater if you chose that option, and there's a reminder to do the test blow off valve annually to be able to release that, just to make sure it's working properly. From here on the water system, you do have your water pump switch to turn it on. You do need your main lights to be on for it to work properly. That is a safety in case you walk out of the vehicle and you turn off your lights and you left your water pump switch on. A leak was developed, it would still be cut off as you cut off your main lights. So that's that. But as long as you have your main lights on and your water switch on, you will have water pressure at all of your sinks, and you should have it also at your toilet over here. So just to show you inside the toilet here, how that runs. Same thing, it is working off the same pump and the same switch in there. Some of the other safety items to be concerned about, sometimes we get calls on, and that is the water system itself is not working properly. Usually, if clients accidentally, if they run it fully out of water, there'll be an air bubble that gets sucked up into the water pump. And to take care of that, you just want to undo the outside going of the pump, put a towel down, then turn it on for about 3 to 5 seconds usually, then it'll shoot out the air bubble and water will be filled back up in the water pump, and then put it back on. You do not need any tools. It's just done with your fingers by unscrewing it and screwing it back in. Make sure it's tight so it doesn't leak, and that should probably take care of that problem. But we do get calls on that quite a bit, making sure that get rid of that air bubble that's in the pump. Another issue to be concerned about is winterizing your unit. In the winter, you need to use the pink stuff, putting this down into whatever water is left over in your tank, and to run it so it gets into all your water lines, as you're not going to use it to keep them from freezing. Also putting the same pink stuff down your drains to be in your drain pipes and in your gray tank for your sinks and black tank for your toilet. That way it stays slushy. If you're going to use it throughout the winter, you could use the same process to make sure that everything in the tanks does not turn into a big cube of ice. That'll keep it from freezing. Every time you dump it, you need to put more back in. And we do have, if you're going to use it in the winter, we do have on here a heated blanket option that'll keep the fresh water warm, and as long as it's plugged in overnight, then that'll keep this also from freezing in extreme cold. I think that'll about do it for the water system. Thank you.